Hello out there. I am putting myself out there right now. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything on YouTube. I've just been taking a break and everything, and I tell you, 2025, since I'm kicking off the new year, 2026, I'm just going to go on ahead and say that 2025 was a bit of a mediocre year. We did see the debut of the Nintendo Switch 2, and very much like PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, it's just an encore, more or less, of the original Switch, even though some Nintendo Switch 2 games are Nintendo Switch 2 exclusives, but there's not been very many of them released on it yet. And, not really any new titles for PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series. Yeah, I mean, not very many games came out last year that was really worth it. You know, it seems like it was just kind of a bland year. Although we did have a few good movies that came out last year, like a Minecraft movie. In fact, that's what got me started playing Minecraft and creating stuff in creative mode. If I had not watched that movie and thought it was so good, I don't think I ever would have felt inclined to play the game. Even Jack Black himself is a big Minecraft player, which is pretty interesting to find out. And I know there was the Running Man remake. I mean, I saw the original with Arnold Schwarzenegger from like 1987, and I had no idea really that the Running Man was influenced off of a Stephen King novel. I mean, I've read a little bit of Stephen King material over the years, and I've seen, the movie adaptation of The Shining with Jack Nicholson. And, I know Stephen King says to this day that he hates the movie adaptation of The Shining. And I know there have been two versions of the movie It, and there's been a book version of it. But The Running Man, I actually hear that this newer one that came out was actually more loyal to Stephen King's imagination. In fact, Stephen King even had an executive producer spot in it. He was an executive producer, meaning he even oversaw what the director did, pretty much. But, yeah. Other things that kind of went down in 2025, not so bright. Apparently they've been rolling out age verification for a lot of platforms if they detect that a user is under 18, even if they may. It's just a lot of things have been getting wrongly flagged as under 18 lately, and they've been forced to do age verification. And I don't know entirely. There is some good things about age verification for these platforms, and there are some bad things. For one thing, when it comes to the age verification process, it's like that's kind of an invasion of privacy because, over the internet, even like the developers and administrators of these websites, for all they know, if somebody's under the age of 18, they could give like their phone or whatever device that they give the age verification scan to. Like, they could use their aunt or uncle for that kind of thing, there's just no way to really know for sure and entirely. That's kind of the thing that that kind of, makes me disagree with the age verification thing. Now, the ways I do agree with it, though, is because it actually prevents more teenagers from acting out, or at least you would think it would, because apparently, thanks to a lot of these platforms, particularly ones that use AI like ChatGPT, and some of the other AI platforms that you chat with, and even like ones like Character.ai that's made for like role play purposes and just like fictional conversations. There are a lot of teenagers like in 6th, 7th, 8th grade, even all the way up into senior year in high school, and they're really giving in to what the AI character that they're chatting with says, and it's having an impact on their emotions, causing them to rebel more than ever. But like a lot of this generation's teenagers. Like if it didn't already have their share of teenagers that already do that even before all this AI stuff even became a thing. I mean, they were already like that enough. And sometimes I just think one generation of parents likes to blame a certain source, be it a platform on the internet, a movie that people are a big fan of, like it's like a super trendy movie or like band or whatever, or even one that's not so good. You know, back in the day, people even blamed bands like Kiss and all that to be the influence over the teenagers' bad and troubled behavior and all that. It's like now they've kind of gone on to saying that the AI website platforms are contributing to the bad behaviors that these kids, you know, do, how they act and stuff. And although I don't think it's really any, the website's not to be held accountable. And you know, in fact, everybody has free will and a choice. And you know, I mean, sometimes, you know, even teenagers, you know, they just get lemons handed to them and they just feel like squeezing them rather than making lemonade. Like they squeeze them, but they don't make lemonade. They just pour all that like pulp out, and you know, until it's like complete, like they put a firm grip on those lemons, you know. Or sometimes they may even throw them at something. Yeah. I mean, that's just the thing, you know. I mean, you can't really control another individual's willpower, and you can't really say that another website or app or any of that's to blame for a kid's behavior, you know, and stuff. Because, you know, it really isn't. Or nor is what they watch on TV to blame for it, nor are movies, video games, you know, none of that stuff really is responsible or help to be held accountable for why a teenager may condone on violence or, you know, acts of taking their own lives and stuff, you know, that it's just not cricket to hold that accountable. I know I'm just rambling on here. But anyway, I had a pretty good Christmas. I mean, I ordered some comics off of Amazon. I've got a new post office box, and that's working out so smoothly so far, even though I'm still kind of getting some junk mail and some mail that even went to the person that had my mailbox before, although I'm pretty sure multiple people had it before me. I just got the mailbox this year. But yeah, I mean, apart from that, though, I mean, and you know, other than the age verification thing, kind of something that I have mixed thoughts on, but I also kind of more on the whole disagree with, because I really don't think it really helps much or anything. And, you know, I have dealt with a few, you know, a-holes this year and stuff too, but at the same time, I live my life to the fullest, or at least I try to, you know. I've still been, you know, watching plenty of stuff. I already watched most of Bleach. I just, you know, some of the useless filler episodes I skipped, but this time I did watch a few of the filler arcs again. I rewatched the Bound arc. In my opinion, when it comes to the Bleach anime, the Bound arc is the best arc, in my opinion. I may be the minority here, but I really do like the Bound arc, how long it was, and how deep it was, and how much they, you know, delve deeper into the psychology of each of the Bounts, or at least most of them, like Jin Karia. And, you know, you even had Sawatari, who had, like, that, like, tree thing that he could use for, like, his backup and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, gosh. I have so much to ramble on here in this vlog. Well, I know the Nintendo Switch 2 has sold quite a bit of units. You know, and even PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's. I go to Walmart and there's hardly any of them left. Luckily, I've got one of each right now, and I've even got a Series S still. They've already discontinued Xbox Series S's. I mean, it still gets updates and stuff, as I understand. I haven't played my Series S in like a year or two. It's just sitting there. I've been playing my X model more. But, yeah. I mean, they don't really make Series S models anymore. They just have the X's, and the Series X sells for about $1,000. And, even PlayStation 5s, even the non-slim versions are about like, unless they're on sale, they're like maybe like $600-700. But yeah, there are even a lot of scalpers that like to go to like Walmart, Target, or Best Buy, wherever they may sell this stuff, and then they just want to sell it for like, quadruple the cost even. Can't believe scalpers are, they're bound to take over and be buying those Nintendo Switch 2s, and because I'm pretty sure they did it with the OLED, and it was like very difficult for OLEDs to be found in like stores because scalpers just have to buy them and then try to make even more off of them. I mean, that's the way it goes in the electronic business somewhat. It's like when you have all these Nintendo consoles, there's a significant amount of people that are going to want to go out and buy them, and that gives people the idea to like buy more of these consoles and sell it on their platform, like be it Amazon, eBay, or wherever, and then they like charge like $1,000, and you have to like keep track and watch when one is available and when you can buy it. I wouldn't say scalpers are nearly quite as bad as with the Nintendo Switch 2 as they are with the Xbox Series and PlayStation 5, but it's going to be a matter of time before they get there, I think. But I never bought a Nintendo Wii. I had a few friends that had Wiis, and I never really... That's probably my least favorite Nintendo to this day, even though I haven't played the Nintendo Switch 2 yet, and I don't even know if I'll even get a Switch 2, because I've already got a regular Switch. I usually play it handheld now. I don't really play it docked anymore. Like, whenever I'm at my Clubhouse day support, I have it in my locker over there in case I get bored. I just pretty much just play it when I'm over there. I never really play it while I'm here at home. But yeah, 2026 though, I mean, for the most part, I think it's been going pretty well for me. I've been taking a break from my Clubhouse day support, and I'm on like an official vacation of my own. I'm not going to be going back until January 20th, so I'll be able to make more videos where I ramble on and even do some gaming vlogs and stuff, but I'm going to have to make sure that I time it and stuff good, because I'm also going to kind of work on being more productive this year too. I mean, another big New Year's resolution I have is I am going to not drink any pop unless I go to the movies. And maybe I'll discuss in another vlog what movies I'm looking forward to seeing this year. There are actually supposed to be quite a few movies this year compared to last year that I think are going to be worth seeing and or at least checking out. I mean, there's no guarantee that these movies will be good, or if you haven't see it on a rewatch, if you'll still like it or suddenly have second thoughts of it. But I mean, wouldn't be a bad idea to go out there and see these movies. And like I said, that the movies will be the only time I drink pop, because I like to get my popcorn. I've been getting popcorn at the theater since I was a kid, and movie theater popcorn to this day still tastes delicious. Just sad that usually when you go to the movies these days, the popcorn is better than the movie. Since most of these movies barely have any rewatch value, it's been years since a really epic movie has come out. And all that. Well, I guess that's all I have to say for today. Anyway, going to be working on New Year's resolutions and probably working on upping my cooking skills, and I'm going to be cleaning my apartment more often. Or should I say, I'm going to be cleaning it every day, more like it. Not more often. This time I'm going to be cleaning it every single day and I don't even have streaming services anymore. Last week I canceled my Hulu, my HBO Max, and my Disney Plus, and I'm not going to be getting them anymore because they're starting to cost too much money. But anyway, I will conclude it with this vlog today. where I have rambled on. And stay tuned for another one. I'll discuss what I'm going to probably be doing on the channel this year in my next one. All right, I'm out.